Hello everyone, my name is James Akintola and this is one of my educative videos where I try to introduce you into various applications you can actually use to create content so as to drive traffic to your website or to your social media handles or whatever it is that you're trying to create content for, whether it's want to service a client as you can actually learn how to create content to meet various needs for yourself or as well as for a client. Well, today we're going to learn how you can edit your photographs using Adobe Photoshop Express on your mobile. Now, over the course of this tutorial, you're going to learn various tips and tricks that you can use to enhance your photographs, make it better, as well as to perform or achieve certain tasks which a client might require of you. If a client wants you to retouch his or her photograph or wants you to add some elements to a photograph, all of that you'll be able to achieve it by just listening and watching this tutorial video. And please, if you get value from watching this video and you want to support me in any way, all you have to do is you just have to make sure you subscribe and you like the video, as it helps me to get more views on YouTube. Now let's get straight to the tutorial. Now the first thing you have to do is that just fire up your Adobe Photoshop Express on your phone. So let me start by clicking the icon. Okay, so this is the icon and these are some recent photographs on my screen. So I'll actually be editing two photographs of the two models, the models at the top of the page. Yeah, so let me start with this lady. Right now, this lady, she's having some spots on her face. So if I'm given a job like this, I would definitely know that I would need to edit or remove those spots on her face. Now, if you look at the interface, you have various elements. At the top, we have the back screen, the back button that if you press on it, it takes you back to the front page. Then you have the auto correction button that if you press, it kind of suggests the best way to actually improve the image or to edit the image, like an auto edit button that tries to correct the image as much as possible. Then, sorry about that. Then you also have a button that looks like a book, which actually shows you the before you edit the image and the edits you have actually made on the image. That's the before and after button. Then we have a start button, which is actually for you if you actually buy the pro version or you actually pay for the application. That's where you can use features that have this blue star on. Then we have the next button. So let's go down. Below we have different buttons at the bottom. We have a button that has 3 circles. That's where you do most of your editing, especially with regards color, saturation, hue, and all that stuff. So a lot of things you can do with this button over here. Then okay, let me start by going over what you can do with the this button that has 3 circles. Now the first one here is normal. This is the normal picture that you actually have brought in this application to edit. Then after normal, you can decide, okay, that I want me to picture a little bit more vibrant. So you can see the picture is now vibrant. Okay, but let me take it back to how it was before. Now if I press the auto hue button, you can see that if I take it off and I press it, you can see that it's actually done some edits on the photograph. So has actually suggested some ways in which it feels the best way it has edited this picture. So I can go further and make it picture more vibrant. This is the before, the after, before, after. So you can say that I've actually made some edits on the photograph. Then we have autumn. I don't like that, so I'll press the back button. Keep it at vibrant. I might decide to try spring. Don't like it as well. So I can now come to the charm. This is the edits on that charm. So these ones are free. The ones that are having that blue icon are actually paid. You can only use them if you actually pay for the application. I can come to the white balance, black and white, portrait. All these are actually ways in which you can actually edit the photograph. But for me particularly, at this moment, what I just one I seem to let me try this haze. Okay, the haze looks cool actually. The haze looks cool. So what haze looks cool. Now let me go to the next button. Next button that is having two circles, the one that has just been indicated below. This is where you can actually add some creative stuff. You can add texture, you can add light, you can add grunge, raindrops, and the rest. You can see bokeh is more of you adding light to it. You can see the light over there. You're adding light, different sort of light to the photograph. Or this is bokeh here. This is grunge. You can add some little bit of texture. That's what grunge does. You have raindrops. All these are just like crazy effects if you are actually into that kind of stuff. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I just like doing basic editing and making the photograph to look cool and all that. So you can do a lot of stuff. You can do paper, you can do a lot of effects. So this is a cool effect, I must say. This is a cool effect, but let's leave it at that. Now this is crop. But if you want to crop an image for, let's say, Instagram, Facebook ad, Pinterest, and all that, you can do all that over here. You can do it for a Twitter handle, for Medium, for LinkedIn, Etsy cover, whatever it is. You can do all that stuff by just clicking on the crop button. Then moving further, we have correction. If you want to maybe correct this image, you might want to sharpen it. You want to happen to slide, you drag the slider up and down to sharpen the image. I think the image is cool. I don't think I need to sharpen it. I can add more green. If I want to add green to it, I increase it. You can see it's having some green on the surface, and I can reduce the green. I actually take it off. I can make it to fade as well. You can see it. I can also, so you can do all that correction over here. You can bring in a split tone. You can bring in split tone. You can add some blur to it, radial blur, full blur. This is what the blur looks like. Blur the image. I see it. This is blurred, but you can actually use it to, if you want to make your image be in focus and blur the background, you can use that. So, but I'm just trying to show you. I don't think this image doesn't need that. Okay. So the other things you can do, I've showed the blur. You can add the vignette to it and all that stuff. Just play with the application, and I believe you're going to get how to use it. Okay, I don't want to record a long video, so the next is what you call the healing tool. Yeah, and this is what we're going to actually use to remove the spots on her face. So this increases the brush size and this reduces it. So usually it's safer to start with a smaller brush size. So you hold your screen and drag to zoom in. You then you take your brush and you hit the spots that you want to take off. Okay, so I think it's cool. I might spend some time with it, but okay, at least I've done. Those spots are not that obvious. I've taken those spots away. So if there's a red eye if there was a red eye in this picture, that would actually take the red eye away from the picture. But this picture is actually clean. There's no red eye, so there's no supposed to use that tool. If you want to add a text to the image, this is where you can do that. You can add various text, all that stuff. You can add it with the text tool over here. Then if you want to add stickers, want to add flowers, whatever it is they want to add, want to put in some party stuff like that, you can do that by pressing that button. Then if you want to add frames, like want to frame the picture, these are those basic things that can do to the image. You can decide to put shape, give the edges some kind of effects. You can even decide to put your picture in a frame, wooden frame, whatever frame it is that you desire. So this application is actually is not something you can just learn under 10 minutes yourself. You actually have to spend some time playing with the application, discovering things, editing pictures, trying different effects, and see what works for you. So you can spend some few minutes learning every day, editing pictures, even watching more videos on how you can edit photographs, and later on you can actually start taking jobs on freelancing sites and editing photographs and start earning. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to also like the video and click on the notification bell icon. Till next time, take care.